Hi, this is PR Sundar. Welcome to Pre-Market Report sponsored by Delta.exchange. Today evening I will be traveling to Bengaluru by train because I find that driving to Bengaluru is very difficult. So because of that there will be no post-market report today. Yesterday I mentioned that Asian Paints hit all-time high. It was by mistake. It is not all-time high. It's a 52-week high. Now, coming back to the markets. So, US markets, it was very, very volatile. In S&P 500, it fell 100 point, then again shot up 100 point, again fell 100 point, it was going all over the places. NASDAQ has fallen more than 10% in the last 1 or 2 weeks. So, US markets is like, this is despite Trump announcing some passing of some tariff measures with Canada and Mexico. So this global uncertainty is going to continue. The Trump uncertainty, in India we call it as India weeks. In US they should call it as a Trump weeks. So these Trump weeks will continue to rise. Asian markets, though they don't follow the US markets, but the Asian markets are down. And the GIFT Nifty indicating about 60-70 point down. First, let us look at some positives. So Nifty closed the gap made on last Friday. So last Thursday to Friday, there was a gap down. So then after that, Nifty fell more than 500 point. Then Nifty recovered the entire 500 point and to fill that gap. Second thing, yesterday the India VIX was higher in a rising market. So that happens very, very rarely. That means that, people left, right and center sold a huge amount of calls. Now when the market reverses to 500 point in 2 trading session, so they are in trouble. So the fear is on the higher side, not on the lower side. Usually the fear will be on the lower side because, not only put sellers, but also the investors. But here, investors need not worry in a rising market. It's only those short sellers. And then the Nifty future, the premium started with 150 points in the beginning of the month. Within 3 trading sessions, the Nifty future premium has come down to 100 points. And yesterday, the kind of short covering rally, the Nifty future shot up by 170 points, which means that, 70 point expansion in Nifty future. So though Nifty spot did not move much, Nifty future moved higher. So because of that, put premiums came down and the, call premiums are shooting. So that is one of the main reasons for India VIX higher. Domestic institutions seems to be determined to support this market. They continue to buy more than what FIIs are selling. So, definitely now the lower level, 22,000 is a very good support. Then FII selling, although FIIs are selling in the last 4 or 5 trading session, so the amount of selling by FIIs is keep coming down. But though it is not a comfortable level, at least 500-600 crore is okay, but still they are selling 2,000-3,000 crore. Now, on the way higher, I told you 22,500, 22,800, 23,300, 23,800. So 23,800 was a February high. So from there, the market fell more than 1,800 points. Now, so these are the 4 resistances for this month. 22,500, 22,800, 23,300, 23,800. So out of these 4 resistances, first resistance has been taken out yesterday. So these are all the positives. But look at negatives. There are some negatives also. US markets is very, very, very jittery. Right? So the Trump tariff issue is killing that market. So yesterday also, day before yesterday, S&P 500 closed very much higher. Yesterday it came down, again shot up, again came down. So yesterday S&P 500 went very close to the level of, pre-election. Right? So as of yesterday, NASDAQ and S&P 500 both wiped out the entire gains made by the election rally. So I think we were also in the same boat. So though US futures are slightly higher, but we do not know. Today the US jobs data will be coming. So the jobs data, if it is good, the markets will move higher. If it's bad, I think it's likely to break, the swing low. Right? And coming back to, our market. So usually I always say from Monday to Thursday, if the markets move higher, Friday there will be some profit booking. Or if Monday to Thursday market continue to fall, there will be some kind of a short covering because the people will not like to carry positions over the weekend, especially the first weekend because they have this US jobs data. So, but this week, the first two trading sessions market were down by 500 point. Next two trading session market is up by 500 point. So whether the market is going to go higher or lower. So that is very difficult to know at this point of time. So therefore today the last 1 hour trading will be very, very important to judge the direction. If the market closes positive, at least by 10-20 points, then we can assume that the market, the worst is over, and definitely the next resistance 22,800 will be tested. Remember, for 5 consecutive months we are already down. The 6th month, at least 200-300 point, at least 1%, and Nifty should close higher. So that is an uncertainty, and there are a lot of other uncertainties also. So stock wise, yesterday our market was so high. HDFC Bank was down, but Reliance and other stocks were higher. Even the IT stocks were higher. But however, in US market, the kind of bearishness, yesterday ICICI Bank, HDFC Bank, and Infosys, all 3 ADRs were down. So that's a negative sentiment. So last 2 days, the Bank Nifty is slightly underperforming the Nifty. So these are all some uncertainties. So overall, usually in 2 or 3 days, if market has fallen so much or market has shot up so much, then logically for next 2 to 3 days, the market should consolidate and before deciding the direction. And also on a weekly candle, it's a Toji pattern. So last Thursday to this Thursday, usually people take weekly candle from Monday to Friday, but we take Thursday to Thursday because of this expiry. So not only that, on a larger time frame, in a longer time frame, October 23, the Nifty rally started from 19,000. It went up to 26,300. So, the 50% retracement works out to be 22,550. So markets came crashing down very fast. So because of that crashing down, it overshot the limit. And I always say, if you are going with 100 km speed in a car, even if you apply a brake, it won't stop there. It will move at least 10-20 feet, then only it will stop. So the same way, the velocity with which the market was falling, so market did not stop at 22,550. It fell another 500 point, but within 2 days, that 500 point has been recovered. So now we are exactly at 22,550, a 50% Fibonacci retracement level. So if the markets, are resilient, if the domestic institutions continue to pump in the money, if FIs reduce their selling, then probability this is a good level of support and the market can continue to rise. And then if not, so the next Fibonacci retracement level is only at 21,600. So 21,600 is the support for the larger time frame. This is not for shorter time frame, for the larger time frame, maybe for 2 to 3 months time frame, right? So accordingly, you can create the positions. So let us see what is going to happen today. Yesterday, there was some euphoric moves in some of the mid cap and small cap stocks, but at least we must be happy if the market consolidate with a positive bias. Hope you enjoyed watching this video. Thank you for watching.